Refresh. Oh, no, not minimize. Big. Refresh. Maybe. I'm live. There we go. That's what I want. Unstable? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why does that say notify me? Just gonna say it should be just live. You would think. This one. This. Excuse me while I open every chat I have. Because my setup is not good yet. Not gonna lie. It's kind of just chill. There's not really a whole lot to it. Oh, I should have formatted this earlier, but it's okay. It's okay. Well, stop. Okay. So, to anyone that is new here, what's up? I'm Savannah. Crochet a bunch of stuff. Today we're working on what's called a firework throw from Yarnspirations. Free pattern online. No, I'm not sponsored. Although that would be amazing. It's essentially a granny square motif type pattern. Oh. Ow. Okay. Granny square motif pattern. And it's like a chevron type thing too. So, it's pretty cool. On that, I just chill and yap and hang out for a while. Okay, I need to find a better spot for my phone. There we go. But, yeah. Oh, it can? Oh. But, yeah. So, essentially, I've just been working on this blanket. Trying to finish it. Because this is one of the ones I want to sell eventually. Once I do finish it. But yeah, on that, just chilling. There we go. There we go. Also, I've been kind of getting over some sort of sickness, but if you... Oh. I'm not... Why is she calling me right now? It's crazy. I'm gonna hit decline, and I'm gonna get in trouble for it. My aunt is trying to call me at the moment. Is it connected? It says it's connected. Did it work? Oh, it looks like it worked. Finally. Sometimes my, my phone link on my computer won't exactly work correctly for some reason. But yeah, honestly, today is my day off, and I was like, you know what, 2:30-ish, let's just stream for a bit. She left me a voicemail. I'm gonna have to look at that when I'm off. I texted her, so hopefully she sees that in response. We'll see. But yeah, I spent most of the morning cleaning, which was nice. I got a lot of work done, which is Fun. Oh, something's missing. Something's missing. There it is. There we go. Oh, my tablet is at 10%. That is no bueno. Maybe I can I open it up on my computer? Counter. That's what it is. Micro counter for PC. Yo. Oh, there is a web version. Haha! Since when did they have a web version? I already have an account. Oh, my password. Uh-oh. That I don't remember. I think it's this. Oh, it is! Ha! Okay, so I don't technically need my tablet, which is nice. I don't want to kill it. This is funky. I don't know how to feel about this. Oh, weird. Actually, I do need OBS open. Ooh, that's fine. As long as I have, like, one thing I can look at. Also, my row counter, for anyone who hasn't heard me go on this rant before, my row counter is amazing. I've been using them for years now, and absolutely love it. Ah! There we go. But, yeah. Kind of just been chilling for the most part today. Also, fun fact, Kingdom Hearts moves. Kingdom Hearts news came out. There we go. But Kingdom Hearts news came out with the Direct, Nintendo Direct, and oh my god, am I so excited. So excited. I was in one of my friends' Discords, and some of the others in his Discord were going nuts for it. Very excited. Delusional? Yes. Excited? Absolutely. Because who wouldn't be excited for Kingdom Hearts 4? Did we only get 11 seconds of trailer, probably, yeah. I didn't count. Also, it's hot again. Why is it hot again? It shouldn't be. I don't like it. Anything above 75, too hot. Way too hot. I gotta make this just a wee bit bigger, so when I take care of Rose. Also, what was the outcome of the Stanley Cup game last night? I don't want to know. Was there not a game last night? Am I going nuts? Updated 4 hours ago. That's what I want. Oh, I forgot. I made Wikipedia a mess. Oh. Wait. Interesting. Really, it was only game 3. Crazy. Awesome. Once again, going crazy. June 7th. Oh, that was 2 days ago. Never mind. Is the game tonight that? When is game 3? Okay, the game's tonight. It wasn't last night, it's tonight. That's why I'm going crazy. That's what it is. I'm going nuts. Are we surprised? No. But, yeah. I need to get, like, an actual phone stand for my desk, because this ain't gonna work. Or maybe it will. I don't know. That or TikTok just needs to let me stream from my desktop, and things will be so much better. Because on desktop, on other platforms, it's a lot more polished, and like I can show my chat is functioning and everything. Here it is not. This is stream 2 over here. Responding to my Aunt Pam because otherwise she'll panic. Hello. Sorry if I don't always pay attention to chat. It's kind of sort of out of my viewpoint, so it doesn't always exist. If you know what I mean. I also get very focused when I do these sometimes. But, yeah. Just vibing. I need a polish. 1, 2, 3. Anyone else just, like, use other live streams to clean when they... or, like, to do housework? Because that's what I do. I will wake up and to do housework, I'll just like put on a live stream, a random live on Twitch, and I'll just chill. Crocheting? I think the word you're looking for is crocheting. Which, love that for your sister. Because, crocheting is such a great hobby. For sure. You can make things. You can do stuff like this. You can stream while you make shit. It's great. I love it. But, yeah. I'm running out of the green, which is kind of an issue. I have more in, like, older projects, so I just have to spend half the stream taking said older projects apart to get the yarn. But, yeah. But, yeah. I need the win. I like your glasses. Thank you! I actually used to not wear my glasses for a long time. I used to wear contacts for, like, years. Last year, I ran out of contacts and I just haven't bought more. I like wearing contacts when I work, purely because, like, my glasses can get fogged up and all that sort of thing. But I also don't mind, like, wearing my glasses from time to time. More wind, please. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I think the hair helped. I think my hair definitely helps. It looks a lot redder than... It looks red like it used to. My hair is kind of faded. I need to go get it redone. Definitely need to go back to my stylist at some point and get my hair did. Because... I just need to do it. I like the vibrant hair. But I haven't really been out and about enough to justify it per se. Oh. This is all I got left. That's it. Not a lot. Not a lot. But that's okay. Just have to get my cake winder out in a second. Okay. So, I can't. Like your headphones? So, Skull Candy, favorite brand. Once again, not sponsored, although I wish I was. Fun fact, I had a different pair of headphones for a while, but one night I came home, went to come play something on my computer, picked them up, and snapped in my hands. I was so upset. And then I remembered these headphones, my Bluetooth ones, had a headphone jack in them. And I was like, oh, wait a second. I can just use these for everything. And I've had this specific pair for 8 years now. I've had them for a long time. I've just had to replace the pads, which I find on Amazon. Other than that, they've lasted and they work amazing. They're Hesh Evo, I think it's Hesh Evo. But, yeah. For this specific project, I had tried to make my own sweater pattern, and the reason it didn't work is because when I like to make patterns, I like to make them for myself first to see if the pattern just works in general. It didn't work. So I just kind of went, okay, we'll use the yarn for something else. The downsides of making your patterns from scratch. Downsides. But it's just like, I had thought that I made the sleeves big enough. I really didn't. I didn't make them big enough at all. They were so tiny. Actually just like made for a child, but long enough for an adult. So I just decided to give myself a break from that pattern. From making that pattern to work on something different. Where's the end of this? Down here. Ah. Okay. Sorry if there's a ton of like squeaking that you guys hear. I have to oil this thing. Bad. I'm gonna try and make it as quick and painless as possible. Oh. Well. I have more scraps. Go into my stuffing bin. I have a scrap bin. Okay. Well, I don't like the purple one. Oh, thank you. I also really like these purples. Do I remember what the names of them are? Nope. That's the thing. I couldn't tell you what half the yarn in my stash is because I just straight up don't remember. I've had it for so long. And I haven't made enough things and gotten rid of enough things to justify buying a ton of more yarn. But yeah, just trying to get this all situated. But green is my favorite color. But green and purple work so well together is my thing. There we go. Okay. I do have more grains, though. I have to figure out what to do with with most of my yarn. Because, like, I could just make the same blanket over and over, but I would get so tired of it so fast. Trying to tie this and it's not working. Do you like the juices behind you? Thank you! So, this one over here, I can't point, is New York Rangers that is signed by players from the 2017-2018 season. Henrik Lundqvist is on there. And then there's my first Bruins jersey, which is a Tuukka Rask jersey, and then downstairs, I haven't put it back up on my wall yet, is a old school logo Charlie McAvoy jersey that I won during their undefeated regular season back in 2023? I think it was 2023, 2024, because it was also their 100-year anniversary. And it was, fun night. That was... What do you mean? OBS, what do you mean you disconnected? Wait. Reconnecting! Uh-oh. My Twitch stream crashed. I think I know why. I think I know why. Why are you still reconnecting? Oh, this is a problem. Gotta close a bunch of things now. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. But yeah, the New York Rangers jerseys was from a practice they did in the Lake Placid Olympic Center. My mom literally took my brother and I out of school to go and watch this practice. She didn't even explain to us why. She's like, she woke us up at like 3 in the morning and goes, "Get ready to leave." And we're like, "Where are we going?" She goes, "Get ready, get in the car." She's like, "Get dressed, get in the car." So we're like, okay, weird. We had been to Lake Placid before, so when we got there, we're like, oh, cool. It's a long year. Yeah. But they, on my hand, oh, you mean my rose tattoo? Yes, it's one of 2 I have, actually. I have 2 tattoos, and I want to get, like, 7 more. Tattoos are an addiction, man. You get one, and then you want them all. Collect them all like Pokemon. But back to the practice, we went to Lake Placid, we went to the Olympic Center, and we're like, what are we doing here, Mom? We're like, you haven't told us what we're doing? We got no clue. And then we go inside. First 500 people were allowed inside to watch the practice. And we go in and we see the Rangers practicing. I was a young little kid, seeing NHL for the first time. I was like, whoa, like, this is the coolest thing ever. And at one point, I had snuck away from my mom, and I got to the front of the crowd and I stood there as people were throwing, like, hats and jerseys and wanting to get their stuff signed. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm okay with lurkers. People do. My thing with streaming is you do you. I ain't gonna stop you. Stay here for 5 minutes, stay here for the whole time. I don't really care. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I just managed to weasel my way to the very front. I was like a short 12-year-old at that point, so I got all the way up there, and it was funny. But yeah, the Bruins game was definitely a highlight for me. It was also really nice because that game... Was it that game or was it the game before? I think it was the game before. No, it was the game after. I've gone to 2 Bruins games in my life. I went to one during the 22-23 season, and then one during the 23-24. I want to say it's 23-24. I may be talking out of my ass. Let me see here. Bruins. Boston Bruins. Can't you just tell me what... they're in Boston. Yes, I know this. When did... Oh, my computer's struggling. Yes! So, it was 23-24 is what the season would have been. But the 23-24 season is when I went to... That was, like, their undefeated season or something. It was... Definitely loved watching that game. And then we started yelling at each other. As everybody started yelling, because somebody, a Panthers fan who was leaving the parking garage from TD Garden, yelled something as the rest of us were walking away. And so we start chirping back. The thing about hockey fans is they're all bark, no bite. We're gonna talk shit, and we're gonna talk a lot of shit. However, not gonna do nothing. Like, you're gonna talk, you're gonna chirp at the other team. It happens. It's normal. But you're not actually gonna do anything because that's how you get arrested. And that's how things escalate. Actually, one time I went to a minor league game and saw a guy... me and a bunch of my buddies saw a guy throw a beer can towards the opposing team box, and security, who we knew pretty well, because we've been going to this, arena for a long time. Like, years. And security goes, who threw it? And we all turn around, point to this guy who threw the beer can, and we're like, get him out of here, we don't want him. Like, screw that. Like, there's no way. Not gonna do it. I'm not paying attention to chat. I do not. That doesn't sound familiar to me. I'm from the Northeast, if you couldn't tell. So, I unfortunately don't have a ton of experience regarding Mexican food or culture. Just saying. Got more of this lavender color. You know what I think? I think this was a big twist yarn. Not gonna lie. R.I.P. Joanne's, my beloved. Is there any more? Fuck. We fucked. Okay. So, fun fact. This is all I have of this green left. However, I have a very closely matching green. It's pretty close, at least in regards to the lighter color. I think I can get away with it. Also, it's too hot. It's way too hot for me to keep my hair down. As much as I would love to, I'm not gonna. I really can't stand the heat. Unlike all the Europeans who came out for the World Cup games and now are dying, except I've lived in New York almost my entire life, so I just can't. And now I look bald, because I always do when I pull my hair back. Okay. So, back to this. See if it kills my stream. It doesn't! Yay! It didn't kill my stream. I love it. I was very concerned about, the, opening up my row counter again would just, like, drop all the frames on my stream. Thankfully, it didn't. So what? 29 rows. Okay. Fine by me. And we're at 12 out of 29, so not even halfway through just yet. Not even halfway done. But yeah, I've lived in New York for most of my life. However, my grandfather and his family were from Cambridge, so I kind of have a little bit of bias for various teams. But, you know what? Give me a notebook. Cool! Love little trinkets that you get from people. I have it now. But my last gift to my grandmother was this little crystal swan I got from, Neuschwanstein, which is a German palace. And I had bought that for her when I was in Germany. And then my mom got me this when she was in Mexico on her first vacation. Without kids. Low cursor, but got a snowbike. Oh, that's cool. But, yeah. Love getting little trinkets. I also love to bring chocolate from various places, because chocolate is, like, it's a universal thing. People love chocolate. I need this wind to pick up, or I need it to rain again. Give me a horse poultry. It was an Appaloosa from Priors. That's cool. I'm gonna sip on my juice box. It is. And my juice box is very, very sweaty, too. Juice boxes? Capri Sun? Me too. Those are so easy to put in my lunches for work. I will just toss one of those in there, and it's great. My refrigerator is like the funniest thing. So, in one drawer, preface, I'm 21 years old. I can drink alcohol. And in one drawer, I have my energy drinks and White Claws. In the other drawer, I have applesauce pouches, juice boxes, and Gatorade. And it looks like a toddler lives in my apartment. And I went shopping with my mother last night, and we looked at the cart and went, this is food for a toddler. Because we had gotten a bunch of juice and like fruit snacks and granola bars and a bunch of stuff kids eat. And I went, I am that toddler. And that's okay. Because I eat so much more fruits than a lot of people my age. I also try to eat a lot more vegetables. I'm trying to eat a lot more vegetables. I didn't used to. Well, I actually used to eat a lot more vegetables as a kid than I do as an adult. Because my mother didn't allow me to just not like vegetables. She didn't allow that shit. Didn't tolerate it. Which is a good thing, I've realized, as, like the blanket, thank you. I think it's coming together very nicely. Very excited. I'm hoping to sell it once it's finished. And I'm then I gotta find a new blanket pattern to make. But, yeah. I got a bunch of, like, these bagged salads. Don't sell it. Do not sell it. So, here's the thing. This is not just a hobby, it's also, like, a side hustle for me. So, I'm more than willing to sell. Like, I have blankets from both of my grandmothers, so those are things, like, I'm never gonna sell. I'm always gonna keep for the rest of my life. Stuff I make, I like to give to other people, or I like to sell, because not only, A, I'm making extra cash, because why not? B, a lot of people like the stuff I make, and it's not gonna do me any good just sitting on a shelf waiting for somebody to use it. How much money do you think? Would I sell this for? See, that's a tricky thing, because a lot of people will, they'll, like, overprice that, their crochet projects. People will charge, like, upwards of $75 for a sweater, which I think is ridiculous. It's stupid. Like, I believe if you make stuff affordable, that people will buy what you make. Obviously, I'm underselling because I'm not accounting for all the time. Like, this project currently, it's 18 hours and 13 minutes I've been working on it. But I'm more than willing to undersell my stuff if I sell the project. This, I would probably, I want to say $35, $40. It depends on how big it ends up being, because I don't know yet. This isn't finished. Once it's finished, I can more accurately gauge how much, but probably in the 30 to 40 range is what I would say. For my pricing, personally. Not everybody's gonna price it that way, but... And I'm, like I said, I'm well aware I'm underpricing myself. Like, I'm not stupid. But I'd rather just price things to what I'm comfortable, what I would be comfortable buying it for. So, like, if something's, like, if I wouldn't buy one of the projects I make at that price, I'm not gonna sell it for that price. That's my thing. I gotta remember what I'm doing here. What's the... Okay, that's that. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday! I hope you had a good day today. Uh-oh. Slight issue here. I don't think I did the right chain, but that's okay. Little mistakes here and there is not horrible. It's not like a stupid train wreck mistake for me. I did that the first time I tried using this pattern. I didn't count, or it counted wrong when putting the granny squares together, and it just ended up being so much smaller than it should have been. But yeah, once I finish this, which we'll see, I'm on 12 of 29 for this side right now, and then I still have to do the border and weave in all the ends. Oh, no worries. Yeah, you gotta do something, go do something. I am not gonna hold you hostage, is what I tell everybody on my Twitch. But yeah, if I finish this, then I'll look on your inspirations for a different crochet pattern. Because they have a ton of free patterns on their website. And just such a great website. They also have a lot of big brands of yarn on there that you can buy. I think no, I don't know that. I don't know if it's MSRP for that, but I'm gonna for sure. I saw the hat when you're done with streaming. Make a horse. Maybe. I could find a pattern for that and make it. I need to get rid of all my stuffing, so probably. I'd have to have the right color yarn, though, is the thing. I don't think I currently have the right color yarn. So, on my Twitch, Crowbit, who also has a channel. Could be any color, I don't mind. I have brown somewhere, I just don't know where as well. But Crowbit, who's one of my followers over on my Twitch channel, they showed me a new type of yarn, and I went, ooh, this is gonna be the yarn for somebody's Christmas gift. I don't know if she's watching. Don't know. She called me at the beginning of stream. But, so I don't want to say nothing, just in case she's watching. But her Christmas gift is gonna be made Winnie the Pooh before. Oh, cool. But, yeah. It's gonna be her Christmas gift. It's gonna be that type of yarn. Because Crowbit found it and put me on that. And I went, ooh, this will work great for a plan I have. If I could just last till the end of this row, which I don't think is gonna happen. And then switch, that'd be great, because it won't be as noticeable. Because it is kind of a different texture, but we'll just go for it. We're going for it. Still no drop frames. Whoa. Love when that happens. I love when I have 0 dropped frames. It's great. I love it. I'm also really excited for, in 2 weeks? No, in a week, I think. Next Saturday? Not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. Yeah, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after. There is a Lorcana Pack Rush event at, my local card shop. And I'm very excited to go. It's my first pack rush. I don't know how it works. Everybody else around me knows how it works. Do I live in Florida? No. Nope. I am a New Yorker through and through. Not born, but definitely raised. No, God, no, I don't want to live in Florida. Too hot. Too hot, too muggy. We have it bad enough here right now. It's freaking 85 degrees. For no reason. It's June. I don't want 85. It should be 75 is the highest for June. What do you mean? Wow. Interesting. But, yeah. I get very, very warm. Alright, I will actually be right back. I'm gonna go take Sarah something. I forgot to unmute my mic. Whoops! I went and changed my shirt because the linen is much better. And I wish, what's it like here for me? Currently 81. Too hot. Way too hot. But yeah, linen is much more breathable for me. Cotton just holds too much heat. That's why, like, more than half of my summer wardrobe is linen. I'm just gonna go with it. It looks a little funky, but it's okay. It's usually cold. It's usually quite cold. We'll get sub-zero temperatures where I'm at, so, in New York. Why do you have captchas? That's actually stupid. Okay, and then I gotta switch to a different color. Okay. Actually, nah, I'm still gonna go for it. It's not same. Unless, how much is it going for? Usually cold. What is this chat? Oh. Let's see what it's going for, because we may start a new project early just because I don't have the color, and I'm not sure if I want to continue without the color I need. Too many peas. Candy apple yarn. It's not enough peas. There we go. Stripes. I think that's what it was. No, it wasn't. Absolutely not. Super Saver Ombre. It was ombre. Oh, it's green apple. What? 283 grams is kind of a lot for a skinny yarn. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm going to stop the for sure stopping this project now because I don't like the difference in colors, if that makes sense. I'm gonna keep going with this. I'm gonna, maybe because it's so big. Super Saver did not used to be $10. It's my thing. For 283 grams of an ombre yarn? That's crazy. Is it a jumbo? Oh, it's a jumbo. That makes more sense. I just want basic size. Unless you're not gonna give it to me. No, I think that's the only size they have it in, which sucks. It is the only size they have it in. Great. I don't know. I've always been more of like a dog person, personally. That's what I've been. I don't know. I've just never really been around horses in my life, is the thing. Okay, so we're gonna put this project on hold for the time being. Because this green, although it's a nice color, it doesn't mesh as, it doesn't mix as well with the other green I have in here. So, just gonna do this, put a stitch marker in it, and come back to it when I buy more yarn this weekend. Because I will purchase that yarn, and it should get here by next week when I stream again. And then we can finally finish it. I'm glad I could remember the color for that. Okay. Well, that was fast. Just like ever. Fair enough. I love my viewers. To be fair, a lot of them I know for quite a lot of my first viewers were people I knew. Firework throw is what I'm working on. What do I want now? Yarn weight fiber. Can I do by size? Like, when you start making videos. On TikTok, it was, oh, I don't know. I want to say 2021, I want to say. And then Twitch and YouTube shortly after. Product line, skill type, skill level, seasonal, no. Project type, clear. What do you mean clear? Oh, because it has a category. No, don't care. Made for, yarn weight. I just want a, ooh, that diamond dancer. It's kind of cool. A patchwork blanket. CGC. Thanks, Isabel, for coming in and chatting. Huh. Flowing texture. Heart lace. Hidden pathways. I don't know. Maybe I should put more filters. Deep ridge. That'd be a fun one, it looks like. Snowflake. Blocks. It's interesting. Oh, I see. I see now. I don't want to do that. That's too complicated. I want something that's kind of simple, not gonna lie. I want to be lazy. I think we're gonna go with this deep ridge blanket. Single size. Pattern details. This is what I want. That tells me nothing. Yarn over, drop loop, double crochet. Oh, front to back. Okay, I know how to do that. Bye, Isabel. Have fun. Okay. Getting timed out. Sorry. Sorry, not you, Isabel, somebody else. Somebody else got trying to do shameless promo in chat, and I don't allow that. No thanks. 2 counts. 5 and Why don't you just say rows? Like a normal person. 5.5, 7 years. Oh, because it's a game. Whatever. That's fine. I'm just being dramatic. Just being dramatic. Excuse me. Import. Choose file. Did it download? Oh, it didn't actually download, which is interesting. Download it. Thank you. Choose a file. Downloads. Deep Ridge, which I spelled wrong, but that's okay. Import. Thanks. Go. Page 2. And zoom in because I can't see. Alright. I like how the texture of this one looks, so we'll see how it turns out. Actually, I have a smaller cake right here. Maybe. Can I have the inside of the cake, please? And it's also a straight working piece, which is so fun. 123. That's a lot. Was on 80 stitches for right now. I have to do 123, which is nuts. One, two, three. 123. It's a lot. It's long. Want that though. Okay. In fourth. In the fourth chain from hook, double crochet. And double crochet till the end. Okie dokie. Fine by me. Easy enough. Oh, it started at 1. I didn't realize it did that. Usually it starts at 0. That may be because... But, yeah. Deep bridge? It's deep ridge. So your inspirations pattern. Anyone else's FYP just been pure copium for Attack on Titan and Hunter x Hunter? Or is it just me? That and the Knicks, which Knicks and 5 maybe, but it's been anime nonstop. Anime and the Knicks, which so upset they lost last night. I was hoping for a clean sweep, but doesn't look like it's gonna happen. In a second, I have to switch back and see what this front to back. That's so intriguing. I have to figure out how to make that work. Also, if you hear anything outside my window, I live at a busy intersection, so there's gonna be cars. There'll probably be some ambulances at one point or another. Time is it now? Oh, 3:30. Nice. That would be what, an hour? Uptime. Show me my uptime. A little over an hour. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, the breeze is picking up. Hell yeah. Love it when the breeze picks up. Double crochet back post. Interesting. Prop post. Oh, I see how this works, I think. Oh, I definitely see how this works now. Because the way you do it is you do essentially a right side and a wrong side for this. But so like the double crochet facing forward is the right side, and then you go around. It'll become clearer once I actually do it and get further into the project. Because right now it's just a strip of double crochets. It's really not that interesting. It's not interesting at all, really. So, I'm gonna have to wait. But I'm excited to crank out some blankets and stuff and get rid of some of my yarn. And I did a half double for those last 2 stitches. Dummy. Ah. There we go. Ah, children. I should have gotten outside today. I should have. I thought about it too. It's like, maybe I should go for a walk, go to Dunkin', get myself a drink. I'm gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little more cleaning first thing in the morning, and then I'll go for a nice long walk before it gets too hot, and then I'll come back and I'll probably do another stream. And hello, welcome. I'm currently, so actually I need to update the chat command. I didn't end up doing that. The pattern that was under the command is wrong. I gotta fix that. Current project is not that. It is this. Just reminded me by being here that I gotta change that. From your inspirations. Not sponsored. Although it would be baffling if I was. Not that. Not that. This. I want the clean link though. Clean link. And boom. Okay. Chat command is updated. Where are my stats for stream? There's my stats for stream. Still no drop frames, which is baffling since my stream went back up. It crashed once, which is surprising. I've had it crash like 5 times with one stream. So but hey, Ethernet is the way to go. For the longest time, I streamed on Wi-Fi when I first started, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's going wrong. And then I talked to my cousin who also streams. He goes, do you have Ethernet? And I'm like, no. He goes, get Ethernet. It's gonna solve all your problems. And whoop-de-doo, I get an Ethernet cord running from my router downstairs up here to my office, and surprise, surprise, it works! All my problems are solved! Actually, I want to look at something too. TGC player. Excuse me. TGC player. Lord Cotton. Wilds unknown. How much is a booster box going for nowadays? Whoa. Oh, that's cases. Holy. Yeah, no, I'm not buying. Unfortunately not. I did get a pre-release box. That was good. Oh, listings from not $9, $90. That makes a lot more sense. An Illuminator trove. Oh no, I got some dice from the pre-release box, which is kind of cool. If people don't know what I'm talking about Lorcana, which is essentially Disney Magic. If you don't know what Magic the Gathering is, look it up. It's a card game. It's nerd shit. And yeah, I just been I just want Wild Unknown. I wonder. $8.99 for the card I want. I wonder if I can buy it from my card shop guy, who's awesome. Love him. Great guy. Let's look up sets. Is this still pretty good? That's a case. Why did you go up? No! It was 140. What do you mean? Oh my god, did everything just go up in the span of like 2 days? It really did. Everything just went up in the span of a week for Lorcana. That's stupid! What do you mean? What about Whispers in the Well? Why is a booster box $175? That's dumb! Fabled, I dread to think. Yeah, no. Single booster box is $7.50. Reina Jafar. I'm just gonna keep looking at booster boxes till I find one that's not crazy. $92. Maybe I'm getting a Reina Jafar booster box. Because that's not crazy expensive. What about Acacias? Take Reina Jafar off. Casey Silent. That's also, it's $160. MSRP is $130, so it's not horrible. Because, I mean, the shops themselves have to make... Into the Inklings is $70. Maybe. Maybe. See, the older sets are cheaper because you can't really use them in competition anymore. Not Magic the Gathering. AI summary is wrong. It's Lorcana. I don't want a booster box case. I just want... Pre-sale for Attack of the Vine. Really? Huh. I don't want a case. I just want a single booster box. Personally. I want one of... It's not bad for a trove. I want 2 sets of... booster boxes. 2 booster boxes from 2 separate sets. Why did Winter Spell go up so much? Ow! I could have bought it at MSRP. I should have bought it a week ago. I really should have. Why did I not? Because I'm dumb. That's why. Yeah. Wilds Unknown went up to literally over $200. Oh, that wasn't show. Interesting. Yeah, why does it say as low as $33? I'm not sure if I trust buying an entire booster box for $30. Fabled case of booster boxes is selling for $1,600. That's insane. Condition printing set. I don't necessarily... What about Winter Spell? Unopened. The lowest one is 180. Ooh, actually. Oh, no. Not actually. Yeah, the lowest is 180. Because there's... You see, they'll get you with the shipping costs. Like, they won't necessarily overprice the case or the booster box, but they'll put a ton onto shipping, and they'll make it stupid high, is the issue. Let me look back at Into the Inklings. No! I don't want the little news article. Into the Inklings booster box. $7.31 plus 15 shipping is not bad. Not $73.81 is what I meant to say. $73 plus $15 of shipping is not bad. I'd be willing to pay that. I'd be okay with that. Is Into the Inklings able to, like... Is that still competition legal, though, is my thing? Because I don't know. What about Whispers in the Well? Whispers in the Well I saw was kind of high. Yeah, that's a little too high. Rain of Jafar would have been the next one. Oh, not horrible. It's literally shipping included. Could do Rain of Jafar. And 12 packs get you a deck's worth of cards. I might do Rain of Jafar, just because it's cheap. Rise to Power over Casia's Island. Second. Disney Lorcana said to include dual ink cards. Hey, cool. Yeah, even the higher priced ones aren't really that bad. See, I want a shop that has all of these little badges. Otherwise, I'm not buying it, because how do you know you're getting the actual thing? Is my thing. Because I would rather pay a little bit extra from like a shop who has like a ton of sales. And I would prefer them as opposed to somebody who doesn't have all that. No frames? No frames! Whoa! Or as Markiplier would love to scream back in 2017, frames! Throwback for some people. Yes, I used to and still watch Markiplier quite a bit. Because he is one of the oldest and the best on YouTube. Game theory kind of fell off, though. So the only reason I'm saying it's because Matt Pat left is because Matt Pat left as head of Theorist. It's not because he left as a host. It's because he left as head of the company itself. So now that he left from being head of the company, it has a more corporate structure, and it kind of sucked all the life out of the Theorist channels. So it's like, it's not what it used to be, which is unfortunate. You can't just, like, bring all that back, really. Because it would take a hard reset to bring Theorist back to what it was, for sure. But do I see that happening in the near future? Maybe? I don't know, let me... Game theory... Subscribe... Social Blade, that's what I want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. since February 23rd of this year, they were at 7.5 million. Now they're, well, views, really. I want subscribers. I want the subscriber. Yeah. So, that's gained subscribers, so I want total. There we go. Whoa. Can you show me, switch to bar chart? That's still a lot. I don't like this. Zoom reset. Switch to line? No, that doesn't help. Try to look at something! May 31st. I don't think that's true. It's saying Game Theory. I don't think that's true. Average. That's what I want. Yeah, January 31st of this year. Oh, daily subscriber? That's not what I want. I want total. Monthly total. Like, there we go. Let's move to... maybe? It's so weird. This social blade is screwed. It's being so screwy, and I don't know why. I really don't think they're that stable, is the thing. This may be daily, but I feel like over the last year they must have... Oh, I must have a subscription to use all that. What do you mean? I don't know that one. I know Social Blade. Statistics. That's what I want. Yes, I'm aware I left something in my cart, your inspirations. I'm not buying it right now. I want to know... Yeah, it's not going to show me. Their views, though, have definitely decreased, which is not a surprise to me. At all. Really doesn't surprise me. Because how are you going to just let essentially what your channel started as, like, the whole backing of them, really, just let it die? Like, they just allowed the entirety of their brand to just fall off. And I'm not saying, like, I'm never gonna watch Game Theory again. If they post something I'll watch it. But that's only because I've loved Game... I like Tom and Lee as hosts. For sure. I think they're great hosts. I just don't think they haven't had the best content for them. Because in the beginning, Matt Pat just talked about whatever he wanted to talk about. And Tom and Lee don't necessarily get that same freedom. Because they have to adhere to Lunar X's ideas. And just... that's what they have to follow. Not necessarily what their team... Also, the fact that they're trying to unionize and Lunar X isn't letting them is a major, major red flag. But Lunar X is... I don't think it was a good decision. Although I understand Matt Pat's reasoning for doing it. It was because his channel had gotten too big. It became an actual company. It became something he couldn't control. So, like, he just needed help, which is understandable. Because now they had an entire staff that required a lot of work. And that's a lot to ask from one man. And I also get it, like, he's got a kid. He wants to spend as much time as he can with Ollie, so. I get it, but I'm not necessarily happy at what that led to. Good for him for retiring, though. Alright, so now we're finally on road 2 after my yap session. Okay, chain 2, double crochet, back post. Is that back post or front post? I can't remember. Drop a loop around the posted stitch. Yes. Yes, okay. I'm doing it right. Drop a loop around the post. Yeah, okay. I'm doing it right. I had to make sure I was. And then, is it... around the next. Yeah. Figured this is what it was. At least I know what I'm doing with this pattern. But like I said, once I get further in this, I'll be able to show you more of what the texture is going to look. Because I can already see what it's going to turn out to, and it's going to look dope. But you just can't really see that now, purely because, just starting out. But yeah, for me personally, I decided to start streaming when I was in college, just because it was really because I was just like, why not? I already do, I am online so much anyways, why not just start streaming, see where it takes me. So kind of just been doing this for a few years now. I think almost 4 years at this point, which is kind of crazy to think about. Wow, it's almost 4 o'clock. Damn, my phone is not charging. It's plugged in, but it's not charging. I might need to go and grab the charger from my bedroom so it doesn't die on me. See, if I could stream through my computer, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm kidding. I'm not that bad. No. But actually gonna put on something. I'm probably gonna regret putting on something because it's gonna crash my computer. It's gonna crash it! Unless it's not on here. I mean, still no dropped frames. No, it's not on here. No! God, just let me watch Hunter x Hunter. I would love to watch it. Tell me where to watch. Oh, because it's on Netflix. Because of course it is. Because what? Why would? Only seasons 1 through 3 are on Prime? No! This is what I hate about. So you say it's on Crunchyroll, yet it's not. How do I link my Crunchyroll account to my Amazon? How do I do that? How do I do it? Let me account and settings. Subscriptions. It's not what I want. I want to add something to this. Permissions. Purchase restrictions. No. Invoices. That I don't care about. Next. How do I do it? Yes. Can't think of it out. Why? Why do you make this? Okay, no, because that's actually dumb. Yes, that sign moves me. So I love that it says, yes, you can connect your Crunchyroll membership purchase through Amazon Prime Video to your existing for your new Crunchyroll account. You can't link an account purchased through Crunchyroll's website or another platform to Amazon. That's stupid. What do you mean? They should be cross-compatible. Yeah, one would think. God, I'm so sick of greedy corporations because that's so dumb. So you know what? I'm gonna find a way. See if this works. Still no dropped frames, thankfully, but it's not loading, which is lovely. Oh, of course it's not loading. So dumb. That's actually so dumb. That, like, just can't watch it without having to pay for a whole nother Crunchyroll account. I have Crunchyroll. I should be able to watch what I have. Like, I shouldn't have to make everything go through Amazon. Actually makes me mad. Not gonna lie. Why does Among Us have a series now? The hell? Dumb. Because... Why? Why? There's no reason. What do I watch then? Do I just keep watching Blue Exorcist? I should. I love Blue Exorcist. Spirited Away is good. Is it? Is it though? Let's go back to Crunchyroll. Let's see. Let's see what's on here. I forget what's on here. One of my coworkers' messages was crazy. Really funny. Really, really funny. Oh, it is on here. In its entirety, too. Which is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna keep watching Blue Exorcist. I need something... Well, could make me cry, but we'll see. But... definitely have gotten back into anime as an adult. I was hugely into it when I was in early middle school, and now as an adult I'm way back into it. I was a fan of anime before anime was like this cool thing to watch. I got bullied for watching anime way back when. But started going back with just the stuff I used to watch when I was younger. AOT being the first one. Oh, I remember when I had to wait for season 2 to come out. When we first learned about Ragako and all that. The villagers in Ragako and how they were actually Titans and all of that. Which is crazy. Gotta turn something down on my end. It's because it's full up. See, but if I do that, if I do this, and then I do this, that should help, right? There we go. There we go. God, why would... I forgot I was at such a sad episode. When we meet Kuro. Oh, goodness. almost there with the first 2 rows. It definitely gives it a nice texture for the blanket for sure. And I love me fun textures in crochet projects. Alright, let's see. So it said something once I get closer to the edge. Let's see here. The last 2 stitches, double crochet, back post around the stitch, and then a half double in the last. Ah! That makes sense. That makes sense. Hopefully, get to work. My mother's leaving work right about now. Woo. Also, the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, as tiny as it was, got me and a bunch of my mutual friends very excited. Because we don't get news a lot of the time. Alright. So the last 2 back post and then half double. Because this counts. Here we go. And then zip 4. And just double crochet across. Also, Hunter x Hunter, I don't know. I have to rewatch it. Not gonna lie, Chimera Ant arc It had some good points. I feel like it just lasted forever. I definitely liked the idea of it. I just feel like it overstayed its welcome. But I'd have to go back and rewatch the series, which I might. We'll see. Because didn't it last for like 2 whole seasons? That's kind of crazy for something to last 2 whole seasons. Like a single arc. An arc should be a single season. Unless I'm just hallucinating and it wasn't like that. But it felt like it lasted forever. Not saying it was bad by any means. I thought it was a really good premise, and especially once they started introducing men to it, it was cool. Actually, you know what? We're changing from Blue Exorcist. I wanna watch it. That's not what I want. You know what I want, though? Prime Video. And Hunter x Hunter. Oh. Is that deal? For all 7 seasons? How much? Season 1, Volume 1. Why though? I would just like to buy the entire thing for that price. 2 film collection. Okay, but like, just let me buy the whole thing all in one go. So dumb. So dumb. There we go. Ah, wait, no. This is not the episode I want. I want to start from episode 1. And I can put it in picture-in-picture mode, which is even better. Oh, wait, I don't want it in picture-picture mode because I need subtitles. Hands down, though, Hunter x Hunter has a great opening with Departure. I will die at that hill. It's a great set. Great opening. So it's supposed to be, did it say 14 centimeters? Until pattern from beginning measures 14 centimeters. Okay. I don't have a ribbon measure right here, but I have several lying around. So I will be able to just, I'll be able to find one. To be fair, it does look like there has been some updates to Hunter x Hunter. So if we do get the Dark Continent arc, like I said, I haven't watched this in forever. But if there's more, I'll be very excited because I used to watch this a lot. I think this is the type of blanket that could use fringe on the end. I might. I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll put fringe. Once it's done, though. Not right now. This is so long before I even get to the cake, which is crazy. I might hop off here in a bit. Had another good, like, 2.5-ish hour stream, right? You don't tell me uptime. You tell me uptime. Oh, only 2 hours. Forgot I started at, like, 2:30. Instead of on the hour like I usually do. I have to decide what I'm gonna have for dinner, if I'm just gonna do chicken tenders, or if I take some of the chicken tenders and do like a wrap, or like maybe even put them in salad or something. I don't know, I'll have to see. Almost done with row 2, which is good. Okay, row 3. Ah, not what I wanted to click. That's what I wanted to click. What am I doing? There we go. Alright. Chain 2. And then it was back post first. Starting there. Well, getting there on it for sure. Finishing my juice box. Tasty. Whatever my tape measure is. I have like 7 tape measures. Or not tape measures, ribbon measures. And you can't find any of them. Still no dropped frames, which is crazy. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna show. So this is only like, you can't even tell on camera. That sucks. But the texture is really nice. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to take my word for it because it doesn't show up on camera, which is really dumb. But I like this pattern a lot, and I think this is gonna be another thing. My thing is, I like doing throw blankets and then making a and then making pillows to match. Gets me an excuse to use my grandma's sewing machine. But yeah, so because I also have a ton of fabric I would just like to use for it. I have a ton of extra fabric. Like, I have some old sheets as well that I no longer use that I just add to it, so. Because I could take old sheets and then turn them into the actual pillows themselves and then turn the crocheted part into the pillowcase. What the hell? There we go. There we go. Now it's not all tangled. interesting that a lot of characters in media will be a lot of animated characters, a lot of animated male characters will be portrayed by women. Like, women will have the voices for it, which I find it very interesting. Because it's like, you would choose a certain, it's the same, like, tone for all these characters. So, like, Armin, Kurapika are the main two that come to mind. I'm sure there's more. But it's like, it's that low tone, really. It's not monotone like some other characters, but it's like a low, soothing sort of tone almost. I can fix it. There we go. And row 4. I wonder if I'm increasing. It feels like I am. I hope I'm not. I really hope I'm not. I am. I 100% am. Does it say to skip at all in the pattern? Zoom in. Okay. 4th train from. Oh. 2? Wait, I'm confused. It says last 2 rows, but it doesn't show me a second row. I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to skip 2? Maybe? I'm really not sure. I'm kind of confused. Because the setup row has it listed as chains. And I'm very confused by it. I'm just gonna do this chain 4 and then skip 2 stitches, I feel like, is the right move for this. So, 1, 2. I feel like that's the right move. To keep from increasing. I feel like that's gonna help, for sure. I feel like that was the right move, to skip the first 2 stitches. Because you're technically increasing at the end of the 1 row. I think. We'll see. We'll see. See how it turns out. She needs to hop on my stream and realize I can't respond to her at the moment. Talking about my best friend, she keeps texting me. Actually, I can text her. Haha! Forget I can do this. We'll see if she responds. She probably will. And she realizes I'm not gonna respond to her, Snapchat message. Just a funny video. Okay. I will look at it later. Crazy that they put Killua in the outro in the first episode. Even though he doesn't show up until the next one. Huh. Interesting. I need to find a ribbon measure because I need to figure out how long this is before I switch to the next color. I need to turn off this freaking AI summary. Oh, I paused it. No. No. No! Not what I wanted. How do I turn this off? Settings. Settings. AI generate content. No! I want the AI content disclosure. Live recordings, rankings, fundraiser, moderators. I don't want AI summary is my thing. I just want to get rid of it. I don't want it. Don't want it at all. Because I don't like AI. Whatsoever, so. Because it's wrong half the time, so I don't want it. Alright, what's uptime been now? I'm good with 2.5 hours today. I know it's not the longest, but I'd rather not burn myself out coming back to streaming. I'd rather do like short bursts here and there. So I'm gonna call it quits for the day. TikTok is gonna go first because I don't think they have a raid feature. So thank you so much everybody for hopping in, chatting, lurking, whatever, likes, follows, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I shall see y'all in the next one. Alright, now for you guys, I gotta see if there is someone we can raid. Let's see. I wanna do a raid. Actually, there is someone we can raid. I have an idea. Why do you say my bitrate is like that? Why do you say it's unstable? I know who I want to raid. There we go. And starting the raid. We are going to raid Cabal, who also he's streaming Vintage Story right now, which looks like Minecraft? I'm not sure. Oh, didn't mean to open that. But yeah. Had a great time, everybody. Thanks for hopping in. I shall see y'all in the next one. Bye. Maybe. Bye, y'all.